to further illustrate and to make real the unreal, to, I guess, drive home the point that we live in an artificial matrix, a reality based upon lies. That we are real divine entities living within a superimposed false matrix. I want to discuss the fact that your lawyer, if you've ever had to work with an attorney, boarded the ship represented by the gate. And he speaks to the captain, who is the judge. The judge wears a black robe because he represents Saturn, and he rules from the bench, which is the bank, because the whole system is controlled by money. What kind of money? Fiat currency. What kind of currency is fiat currency? Well, it's funny money. It's not based on one damn thing that has any real substance to it, except for the military-industrial complex that has been shoving it down the rest of the world's throat for ever since the end of World War II. Fiat currency, funny money, petrodollar, blood money. Judges, lawyers, and police officers are all part of the law society, whose laws do not affect you as a real person. They affect you as an artificial person, because that is what you and I are viewed as. In the law society, a special jargon is used which sounds like English, but really is another language based on the corporation, which is classified as an artificial person. We are artificial people. You are an artificial person in the law society because your body is a corporation. Under capitis diminutio maxima, corporations are listed in all capital letters, and that is why your name is listed as such on nearly every document which applies to you. Your driver's license, birth certificate, social security card, and insurance cards all bear your name in capital letters because you stand for a corporation which makes money for the United States corporation, your parent company. Everything today is controlled by symbolism, which is etched into our subconscious minds through repetition and association. In the Hindu tradition, the symbol for chakra and balance was the spinning wheel. But today, it has taken on a darker connotation because it was used as the swastika by the Nazis during World War II. The Shell gas station, Shell represents reincarnation, and the body, which is the vessel for the soul. In Egypt, Horus was the sun god who is often depicted as a phoenix or an eagle. That is why we have left-wing and right-wing politics today, Republicans and Democrats. The phoenix also stands for reincarnation. In the popular science fiction movie Star Wars, the main protagonist is named Luke Skywalker. The sun in ancient times was sometimes referred to as a Luke, a being who walked across the sky. Hence, Skywalker. In 12 steps, the 12 signs of the zodiac. Over time, Horus became hours, moved the U left. And we now have days composed of 12-hour intervals, 12 hours of AM and 12 hours of PM. Darth Vader represented Set, the Egyptian god of dark. Darth Vader commanded the Empire. the same controlling force operating from behind the scenes today. Since your body is collateral on the New York Stock Exchange, you are technically a corporation. That is why you are referred to as a corpse when you die. In this way, you have the power of free choice. Many people today do not realize the freedom they really do possess. You do not have to go to court. You can settle out of court. You do not have to go to school. You can be homeschooled. You do not have to go to church. You do not even have to pay a speeding ticket. When a police officer gives you a ticket, it is called a ticket of commerce. He signs it first and you sign it second. So technically, you are the co-signer. You can choose to not pay and instead send it with the necessary paperwork to the Secretary of State, who then sends it to the Attorney General, who then sends it back to the cop. The cop then has to pay it. But if he does not want to, he now has the right to arrest you and take you to jail. It is all written in the fine print on the ticket and in the law books. It is just that most people would never bother themselves with such trivialities. Well, folks, let's start bothering ourselves with trivialities. Why don't we start reading the fine print? Why don't we start empowering ourselves and realize that if we're being viewed as artificial entities living within an artificial false 3D digital matrix, well, we have the power to pull the plug, to take the power away from matrix and in turn empower ourselves with that very same Tesla power that is from the God core of the universe that we all can partake of. Think about it. I'll get back with you and you get back with me. Namaste. Namaskar.